on this channel, we are big fans of the horror genre, especially video games. Now, I'm pretty new, relatively speaking, to this genre. I didn't get into it until I was an adult. I always thought it was kind of a dumb thing, like, why do people want to get scared? And it wasn't until right before I started having kids, that I started to appreciate what horror brings as far as deep themes and elements that I just don't find in other types of storytelling. Now, that's what I get from it. So when something horror related pops up on the scene, my eyes open up, I perk up, and I start to pay attention. That's where the Callisto Protocol game comes in. Now, Dead Space had already been created, the trilogy had been completed, so I never really got into any of those games. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But after I started appreciating this genre, I got into the Resident Evil games. I've been playing more of these survival horror walking simulator type games and just really enjoying them. So when I see this game come up, I figured this could be a great chance to get into a new world and experience it from the start. Now, Dead Space, I did buy the original and I am playing through it and I'm really enjoying it, so I feel very strongly that Callisto Protocol is going to scratch that same itch. And I know the Dead Space remake is coming out in a few months, so I'm super excited for that. But the official story trailer released for the Callisto Protocol, and I wanted to check it out just to see exactly what kind of world we'll be stepping into when the game releases, I believe in December. So we are really close, super excited. I'll definitely be playing the game on the channel. That's something you looking forward to see. Subscribe to the channel, check us out when we return, and we'll have fun together. But without further ado, let's just watch the trailer, see what we're in for, and just talk about it for a little bit. Super excited.
Like someone's trying to cover up what's happening here. So what happened to the original colony?
Abandoned, along with the rest of Callisto.
They didn't have a clue what was going on. Things are changing. They're evolving.
These aren't accidents. There's a pattern. This isn't about escape, Jacob. Not anymore.
What's it about?
Answers!
As you wish. Soon everything will become clear. The truth of Black Island.
December 2nd. So a little under 2 months to be exact. Interesting. So it looks like we're a prisoner of some sort. It looks like this is a shot of prison cells. So probably prisoner on this moon in Jupiter. In the general feel, I'm getting a feel that the prisoners in this place are probably being experimented on. So we'll probably start as fighting for your survival, looking at some of the scenes that were shown, trying to find answers about what is happening. And I can say, or I feel right from this, that this is probably going to expand past a single game, assuming this is very successful. So that's just a side note. I'm in. It looks good. You can kind of tell the inspiration from Dead Space. I mean, looking right here, this clearly looks like some kind of a health bar. And I remember in Dead Space, you have the health bar on Isaac's back, which is, I think, it's a really creative way to display the HUD in this game. And then at the beginning, you see a shot that says "shoot the tentacles." So it reminds me of the enemies in Dead Space. I'm seeing a lot of Dead Space inspiration in this, and I'm pretty sure that's the point. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be a spiritual successor. I know Dead Space has been missing on the scene, missing in action, MIA, for quite some time, despite the Dead Space remake coming out, which looks really nice, and there's a gameplay trailer floating around that was recently released as well. This looks like it's ready to come in swinging. The visuals look really nice. I think based on these scenes here, they've put a lot of thought into just the general production value. Definitely looks like a top tier AAA game. Obviously, can't make that call from a trailer, but I am super hyped for this game. Now, one of the things that's been promoted with this game is just the brutality of the deaths that can be experienced, and it looks like definitely both from the protagonist side as well as the enemy side. Just scrolling through some of these, you can see just the gruesome nature of some of these deaths. So I foresee that the game's not going to be, doesn't look like it'll be a cakewalk, and I think it's designed that way to really get you to experience just how gruesome this game can get, which makes me ask just the emotional state that some of these developers have to be in once they process all of this. Because I can only imagine just being exposed to this kind of creativity must take a toll on you. I mean, I know I can speak for myself. If I just, it gets to a point where if I expose myself to too much of this, it does start to affect my mental stability, I'll say. I mean, I don't go crazy, but I can definitely feel it weighing on me just from experiencing it in a passive sense. When you're actively involved in this, I really hope that these developers do take some time to just process it, allow themselves to get over it, so that they can, live healthy lives. But that's just a side note to just seeing these things on the screen. But I mean, I'm in. I will definitely be picking up this game day one. Looking forward to experiencing it for the first time, and hopefully there's enough replay value to enjoy it over and over. So that is my general thoughts on the Callisto Protocol. I think it looks fun. I think it will definitely appease those looking to scratch that Dead Space itch, at least from the trailer. Let's hope that it actually lives up to the hype that I'm actively contributing to at this moment. So, and hopefully we come to enjoy these characters just like we come to enjoy Isaac from Dead Space. And let's see where we'll find ourselves a few years from now. But December 2nd, 2022, I'll be playing on the Xbox and looking to have a good time. And so with that, those are my thoughts on the trailer. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check us out for Let's Plays and video essays and all that stuff. And if all that is good and true, you guys be good.